Hello and
Hello.
welcome back to Threads of Chaos. I meant to say rollxplay, where we roll dice and play games, but I didn't. I said Threads of Chaos instead. Branding is everything, I guess, in the 21st century. Hello, you've joined us for our Tuesday campaign. We have two players at the moment. We have Robbie and Arne joining us. A little bit later, hopefully, we'll get
Hello.
to the other two as well. They're just running slightly late, but we will see on that. But we're going to continue nonetheless, and hopefully they join us in a bit. To give us a little bit of a recap, the party had found themselves in Cragmount for the last day or so, as they have met Olrin's family, whilst also investigating some mysteries surrounding them, more specifically Olrin's brother and his sort of escapade in Shvahi, becoming some sort of revolution, sort of freedom fighter for the people there. In sort of following up on this little thread that was left behind, Olrin had come across a deal, a meeting that was taking place within his own home city between both the freedom fighters, but as well an old familiar face from the sea. Gilgamesh had been in some sort of contractual obligation or transaction, whatever sort of agreement they had, alongside Olrin's brother, and had passed over some sort of weapons for them to use during their little fights and skirmishes that they have for the continent. Seeing that, Orin had confronted Gilgamesh, had spoken to him directly, and now resides back with his brother after the transaction had gone through. Helen had followed behind, seemingly cautious, but on a path of finding their uncle, which they had come across a card relating to their uncle many, many sessions ago. With Gilgamesh in the area, it turns out that the card which Helen possessed was almost a beacon to others in the area, and Gilgamesh seemingly has one, stating that he is an ally of this sort of fight that the uncle to Helen has. But they are no longer Helen, they are Oberon and have their own sort of missions ahead. We kind of come back to the moment now. That was the sort of more pressing things that happened last session, but we will focus back towards Alicio. Alicio, you had your colleague, friend, join. You had picked him up from the city of Zefdal. Kai is now with you in
Zethel.
the estate.
We didn't pick him up from Zethel. We picked him up from
Sorry,
the other
that's
place.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. From Dunavir.
Yeah.
You had picked him up. He is now with you. You've spent some time together in the estate, but at the moment there is still like tensions in the air. That sort of betrayal of trust is still not quite settled at the moment, but you have at least someone friendly with you at the moment. You have headed out into the market to find some clothes, some new wares, and Kai has joined you for this sort of venture. Now, for Alicio, what is Alicio looking for in particular? What sort of clothing? What does he need from this marketplace? You tell us, Robbie.
Okay. Well, it's very specific because he's looking for more practical clothes because they do travel a lot and in not such great weather conditions as we've seen. So he's looking something a little bit more like adjusted for traveling. Still a bit stylish, but not so much that it would like clock like others would clock him as a noble, at least of like the level that he is.
Sure. Okay. As you're going through the marketplace here, you can see that this city in general doesn't have the most sort of eclectic taste of clothing. A lot of the stuff here is fairly mundane or just more practical. There's no garish colors and sort of vibrant designs and patterns. It's all quite tame from what you've seen or what you're probably used to back in Vodham and Gavert. But here at the moment, this is probably what you're looking for anyway. It's something more sort of pulled back, more reserved, less sort of in show and for people to find you. So you begin to look around and you find that there is a seller, a dwarf, just kind of going down different textiles. He has a small shop in the front, a little kiosk. He's just standing there with a small fedora on his head, looking around. Sees you looking at his wares. He'll just spot you. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, of course.
Where did you get that jacket from?
He's talking about the like coat I have from. It's custom made.
Wow, custom. Well, you're not going to find anything like that at my shop. Look at
Oh
what I've got.
no. I'm actually looking for something a little less extravagant.
You can say plain, darling. It's fine. You can say plain, boring. I know what I'm selling. I'm catering to my own audience.
Well, I don't think all of it is plain or boring, just not as bright.
Well, people here are afraid of a bit of bright colours. It's more browns and natural sort of greens and whatnot. Less so of the pinks and the purples, which personally I prefer, but I can't be creating something that I'm not going to be able to sell. So I guess perfect symbiotic relationship that you and I have at this moment in time. So please, what can I get you? Are you looking to change your outfit altogether, or just the odd piece? You're nodding your head, so I'm going to say that everything's to go. All right. Are you willing to part with any of it? I'd be happy to buy it off your hands.
I'd like to keep most of it, thank you.
Okay. Well, if you change your mind, I'd be very happy to take it off your hands. It might not fit me, but I don't know. I think I know a few people that might enjoy the finer touches, and the embroidery itself is very well made. So, that stuff sells for a bucket ton.
It's all right. No, thank you. But I could put you in contact with my mother, who is always looking for more people with interesting new innovative ideas, especially with fashion.
Oh, please do. Alec Morrowind. Pleased to meet you.
Alicio, nice to meet you.
So, Alicio, pants, trousers, skirt. What are you looking for?
Something practical.
Practical. Okay.
For travel.
Whereabouts are you traveling? Somewhere that needs a lot of padding, or something a bit more tight?
Well, we tend to get into a few skirmishes here and there, so something durable, perhaps adjustable for different weather.
You see Kai look over. Tight, preferable.
No, it can be a little loose.
Right, a little loose, not so tight, but I see where your friend's coming from. Okay, well, I'll see what I can put together. Do you want any patterns in it? Because a lot of the stuff I have here is a little bit maybe too plain for you. Would you like some styling added in?
Maybe some star imagery would be nice.
Star imagery, I can whack that together quite quickly. And what colours are we looking at? Beige, browns?
Well, I do like if you have like a desaturated blue or something like that.
Well, there's some deep blue that I can just put through the wash a lot of times, and that'll get the colour out right away.
That works. And maybe something, and he's gonna look towards Kai's jacket if he has his like main one. Maybe a red like that.
Okay, well, we have some flowers I can crush and put something together. That's dark and crimson?
Doesn't have to be that saturated, but yeah, something like it.
Okay, well, I can put that together for you, no problem at all. Well, look, if you put a good word in for me with your mother, I will do all of this for free.
Oh, are you sure? I don't mind paying.
I'll be fine. Like I said, I've got plenty to spare, and it's always nice making something a bit more colourful or a bit more standout-ish in comparison to the rest of the drab that's here. So it'll be my pleasure. Anyway, I get bored making all of this. You'll be doing me a favour.
Well, If it goes well, you will probably be getting a letter from Cassandra Riverblue, if you know her.
He's going to roll to see if he knows.
Oh
No fucking
boy.
clue who that is. But is that your mother?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will try to do my best that I can to impress a new, hopefully, client. And he'll just kind of head around into the back, and you just hear him dunking into some water as he's trying to like wash out the color of these trousers that he's had.
That's like his one colorful item, and I'm dulling it.
Yeah. Oh.
Looks to.
So, what's with the red? Why red?
Well, I don't know. It's your favorite color, and kind of looks nice.
Well, kind of right. My favorite color is burgundy, which is kind of red. So I guess you're halfway there.
What, isn't that burgundy your jacket?
Kinda. It used to be darker than this, but it's kind of gone a bit brighter.
Maybe you can ask him to darken it if you want.
No, I feel like it's a representation of my soul. And how I'm slowly eking closer to the light.
Don't say that.
What? Say what?
What do you mean inking closer to the light?
I'm changing to Palor. Palor will guide me with its
Elbows
light.
him in the stomach.
You stopped me
Well-
from my mid-right.
Well, first of all, then you would have to change your jacket to blue then.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right. Shows how much I paid attention.
Yeah, well...
Why is it blue and not like red? Or yellow, if it's the sun?
I'm not sure how exactly it functions in the Shadowfell.
Have you ever been?
Have I? Has that ever brought me to good old Shadowfell to go see God?
You would not take me on, no.
Yeah, didn't think so. Hey, let's bring my barely alive child to this Shadowfell.
It's wheelbarrow.
No. Cal did, surprisingly. Well, no, actually not surprisingly.
No, not really. How did you get into this position anyway, with all of these people?
So I was on a boat sailing trying to find you, but then that boat got attacked by fire monkeys from a volcano, and then they happened to be passing by and jumped on board to help us not die and drown. And then I went with them. And I thought I would help them because they helped me. So here we are.
And now you're fighting the good fight.
It is kind of what I always wanted to do.
I guess
Help
so.
people.
It's a bit of an odd way to go about it by starting fights with fire monkeys.
Whoa! I didn't start the fight, all right?
I'm hearing a one-sided opinion. I have no one to... I'm sure the fire monkeys would have a different opinion to this.
Well, you are welcome to go meet them. Don't do that.
Okay.
They're in a volcano.
Oh.
Don't.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no. I don't
Yeah. No. I know you're a little resistant to fire, but
Yeah.
probably not lava.
I'm not going to be swimming in molten lava anytime soon.
Good. Yeah, that's good. But have you had a good time with the band? Are you guys gonna keep going?
Yeah. I quit. But I might go back to them. We have this sort of love-hate relationship. I tell them to fuck off. They tell me to fuck off. One of them quits. Then they come back. Then another one quits, and they actually don't come back. I'm still waiting for that one to come back, though. It's a weird one. They're nice people, but it's a hard grind. Like, there are other bands out there that are quite popular, and our sort of music isn't necessarily the most inviting for everyone. People just want to hear the classic bard with their lutes jumping around and smiling. Fucking boring.
Well, what's a band called that you like again? Aren't they quite popular, even though their music is a bit different?
They're okay. They're alright. They're cool. The Fleeting Nightmare.
Yeah.
I've not met them yet, but
Maybe it's something to look forward to? Why don't you make your own band? You always seem like more of the leader type.
and who's gonna join?
You could look for people.
That's the hardest part, though, because you got to trust the process. You have to. You can't just have anyone in. You gotta you open your heart, you open your mind. Some people open other things, and they let them in. And I don't know if I could do that. Maybe I could. What would I call the band?
I'm not really good with names, but I heard it's one of those things that just comes to you once you've been playing for a while.
I guess so. Would you want to join?
And do what exactly?
I don't know. What would you want to do?
I don't know how to sing or play an instrument. I can barely dance.
You're super smart, though. It's not that hard. You'd figure it out.
I don't know if I'm the most creatively gifted person there is out there.
You know those formulas that you read? It's basically the same as reading sheet music.
Don't you need to, like, have a feel for it, though?
Yeah, but when you're, like, dissecting something, don't you just, like, have a vibe? Don't you just go into your own little world and start cutting apart tendons and shit?
Okay, well, that's not the main thing I do, but I get what you mean. I
Just think
guess
of it as, like,
so.
strumming a string on a lute. As you, like, snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip.
I guess I
Stitch,
never
stitch,
thought about it
stitch.
that way. You could try to teach me, but from last time I remember my piano lessons as a kid, it was for everyone's benefit that I stopped.
Yeah, but piano's lame, so you want something more hardcore. I think
Oh,
drums
boy.
would suit you very well. I could see you with drums.
Drum?
Yeah. That pent up anger inside of you, I could see you just like, just let it out, let it scream out, scream! Do it! And he starts like tapping the desk in front of him.
Like trying to calm him down while inside of a store. Maybe we can go like on a rooftop and do that later, not in the middle of a clothing store.
But this is the perfect place to do it because you gotta get it out of you. Just scream to the hilltops. Let it out. Let everyone hear you.
Kinda don't want everyone to hear me.
Why not? They should. They should want to hear you.
Not that part. I'm not proud of that part.
What are you proud of then?
When I can help others. Doing the right thing.
Well, there's no lies there.
I don't know. I always wonder if I am doing the right thing or not.
Do any of us ever know?
I think some people do, or at least they think they do.
I don't know. When I was younger, I was always in the belief that adults knew everything. That my superiors, they knew the answers to every question that I had, but I was too scared to say, and they would have all the confidence to say it. That's not true. We're adults now and still don't have those questions answered. They never did from the beginning. We're all just kids. We're all just kids. We don't know what we're doing. And we're all in the same boat.
I just worry that, what if I'm not ready still?
Well, when you stop asking the question, you'll finally know.
What? How does that make sense?
Oh, I was trying to be profane. I don't know.
Well, thank you for believing in me, at least.
Oh, someone's got to.
No, Nebula does too.
Nebula.
I'm surprised you two haven't met already.
Well, me and authority don't quite go well, and being the leader of a cult, I mean, being a god, is different, right?
Well, you two have that thing in common, because she also doesn't like authority, so maybe you would get along.
Is Nebula even real?
What? No, I just revive people with the power of nothing. Yes, she's real.
Well, then how comes I haven't seen it then?
Well, she hasn't really shown herself to a lot of people.
Who has she shown herself to then?
Me? I know she talked to Cal once.
What's with this dude? Why is it always him?
I think she wanted to talk to everyone in the group, but ended up. But I could ask if you want to meet her, but I just.
Oh, no, because it sounds like I'm jealous. No. I don't want it to be like that.
Okay, okay. Maybe another time then.
Maybe we can go out for dinner and it'll be like a meet the parents situation.
No, enough of meeting the parents, please.
What?
Can we just
Okay.
go climbing rooftops like we did before?
Yeah. No, we gotta go outside though to find a rooftop because everything is like in stone.
I guess this time it will have to be like trees or something.
Oh, that can work. Have you ever slept in a tree?
I slept under a tree.
Not quite the same. In principle, I know it sounds similar, but no.
Yeah, no, it's not the same.
No. Okay, well, I left my stuff back at the estate. How about after we pick up your clothes, we go back, we pick up some supplies, and we find a tree, and we just do a little
Camp on a tree?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like that. Damn, this guy's taking a while.
Yeah, he's probably... That was some dark genes, so he's probably like really trying to get that color out. Do you want to
Maybe we
check
should
on
just went to
him?
a different store. Yeah, we maybe should.
Okay.
Look behind the desk.
You look in, you can see there is just this sort of washing board where he is scrubbing against as hard as he can. The water that he's using is just turned to deep dark blue as he's just constantly changing it out, washing, change out, wash. It's just constant. His hands are just deep blue as he's like trying. You see sweat on his
Is
brow.
there any
He
way I
wipes his
can help
head, and you
him?
see just a stripe of blue across.
Can I like keep casting precipitation on him to like wash off the blue stains from him
Sure.
as he's doing it, just so he's not like a Smurf by the end of
Yeah.
it.
He eventually finishes off as you just dissipate any of the colouring that's gone across his face. Right. That's all done. Here you go. I did some stitching as well. Whilst I was waiting for it to dry. I did a little formation of 5 stars in different sizes. Small, large, medium. And I just did 2 small ones again because I couldn't be bothered to do a big one. Here you go. Hopefully you enjoy.
Oh, thank you. I do feel bad for making you do all of that. So please, and he's gonna give him like 10 gold pieces still.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Oh, is that not a lot? I'm sorry.
No, just takes it. Have a nice day. Puts it in his pocket.
Have a nice day. Thank you again. So sorry.
Oh, thank you. I'm rich. Just begins to shout
maybe
out.
that was a little too much.
Yeah, I was surprised you put that much in. That was like 5 silver, if that.
I'm not good with. I know, privileged,
First
blah
world
blah blah.
problems.
Yeah. You want 10 gold?
Fuck yeah.
All right, I give him 10 gold pieces.
Nice. He pockets it. Can I get some more?
Sure.
Oh, now it seems like I'm begging. No thanks.
All right, I'll slip it in when you're not looking.
Thanks for slipping it in. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Another elbow in the stomach.
You head back to the estate. We'll jump over towards Ulrin now. As Ulrin, you are returning back from the mines. You do have your brother in tow. He is just kind of walking alongside. He's left the business of going through the items that have been purchased to the other members of his troop that were there. And you see he just begins to kind of walk in silence, not knowing what to say to this sort of your arrival and your sort of previous acquaintance with Gilgamesh. Is there anything that Ulrin would say during this sort of walk back? You are muted, Arne, if you're speaking.
No, I'm not muted. I'm trying to find the words. You still have my full support. Hope you know that. I will find a way to help you. But the entire situation just devolves further and further every time I don't know what I should do. How involved I can be.
Well, I appreciate everything. Anything that you're willing to give. I don't expect you to. I don't want to.
But don't give me that humble nonsense. Your family. So's your wife and so's your child. You will not die, be harmed or whatever. While I can do something. That much is certain. I will make it so.
But what
But
about
I know
you?
nothing of your leadership, the goals. What that bloody land means to you beyond home.
Well, I think if we're going to talk about it, this is probably the best place to do it. There's no one here. So, should we take a seat and we can talk about it?
I'd like that.
He'll go over to a small spot, which seems to be an old mining area where the crew who would be mining in these sort of long tunnels would rest, and they've placed some small logs around as a seating area, long abandoned with heavy dust fall over them, but just wipe it off and take seats each. You see he looks around for a moment, making sure that there's no one listening or here, and he'll just kind of confer into you. The reason that I'm in this is because of Clarissa. Of course, that's sort of my main position here, but there's something about the continent itself that frightens me. It's a power that none of us really understand. It has this allure to it, a pull, and I'm scared that perhaps these forces that are coming to the continent are feeling that, and they want it for themselves, or they want to abuse it. And I know you know all of this already, but it's scary knowing the threats that might have control over it. Because we look around us and everything we have is, we could say the gods, we could say was Moradin, and that's true to some extent. But the beginning of everything that was before them, that was the land, the elements. It's something beyond us. And I just worry that whoever wants this power will be able to do that again, to reset everything, to change everything, to, I don't know, to make it a fresh state. Thrawn is always saying how the depths of this world have many secrets, and he wasn't always like that. He was once a sailor, part of the Everett dynasty, but he was attacked. Some pirates or something or rather attacked his ship, and he found himself falling into the ocean as far as you could go. And he just kept going and kept going. And it was a power like this, like that continent, that brought him back, that gave him this sort of ambition, this goal. He's a bad man, Ulrin. Thrawn has done some bad shit. There's no lie to that. But so has Sovereign Flintwork. So has the Vard Empire. All of these people have done something bad. I just know that he's willing to protect that place through thick and thin. He's been through the ringer. He knows what's down there. Hell, he's even been imbued by some of it. even his twisted girlfriend, wife, whatever she is, the hag. They both have something in this world to protect, and I feel like it's worth it as well. To stop at least someone who doesn't know its capabilities from using it, from trying to use it and doing the wrong thing.
So you're pretty much sitting on it to prevent it from being misused.
Yeah. That's
That
pretty much
that
alcohol.
pull you described, how's it work on you?
Well, as you can probably see, I wasn't the most athletic or spry out of all of us, but I feel healthy. I feel, I don't know, purer, I guess is the best way to describe it. As though if I were to be drunk, that the poison in my veins would just dissipate. Time, the pains I'd have. I had a chronic issue with my leg that I never really told anyone, and that's gone completely. It's fixing people. It's helping us. It helped me. It helped me feel better. I'm sure it can help others, but it's not the right time yet. If it is for that purpose. This all happened through someone else's ambitions to abuse it. And I would hope to believe that this is the world somehow paying back and trying to heal the mistakes that were made. This is something good for the world. I hope it is. I really do. I don't want to be doing the wrong thing and putting my trust, my family into this endeavor. But my wife is there. My soon-to-be kid will be there too. My heart is there. And although I'm here with you and the family, I'm also there. And I gotta make sure that they're safe. I know you don't have a family like of your own, but I've seen how the attention, the love that you put into your crafts, it's something that I've always wanted. I never really had. I never wanted the business for the family. That I always I didn't want that. That was hell for our dad. I would not want that for myself and my family. I didn't want to be on the garden wall. I didn't want any of that. I wanted to have love.
And so you finally found your way then?
Yeah, I think so. But Holren, I don't want... If I'm wrong, and for some reason this is all for someone else's crusade, I don't want all of my eggs in one basket. I don't want you to get hurt in this as well. Because I can't guarantee anything. You know you're helping me will hurt you, hurt the friends you've made in the temple. Korthak and his stars, they have made themselves pretty prevalent. Maybe not with us directly, but they fought other people trying to take the continent. And I'm sure at some point they'll try and set foot on it as well. That'll be priests, paladins of Moradin that I'd have no choice but to fight against. I don't want to put you in that position. Because who will you choose?
Isn't that the very dilemma?
I'd love if there was a world where all of this conflict would never happen. But I don't have the answer for that.
I will regret an action anyway. I have to act, you know I do. And there's no longer a way to not involve myself in this matter. I've learned too much about it. The stakes, not only my own, in this matter are too high to pass it off. So, I will help you. And I will seek to bring my church into an agreement.
Then
I don't know of the true motives of your leadership, nor do I know Drosvilar's stake in this battle. Perhaps they even seek the same thing you do. Perhaps not. I will seek to unravel this mystery. Because our paths may differ, but our hearts are in the same place, brother.
maybe if we're both in this, maybe there's a way that we can make a world where my son, your nephew, doesn't see bloodshed. Maybe there is a way around this.
We must make it so. Continue being yourself. You're a man of family, of ideal. Never lose your hope. Nor will I. I will find a way.
He puts a hand
For
on your
now,
shoulder.
I know your side. Now it's time to seek out Moradin, his priests, ask theirs. I cannot imagine they differ so much from yours that there must be war.
You see, he just acknowledges in the silence. And I will try to convince the other side as well. As many as I can.
Also, some advice. The weapons you bought from Gilgamesh are undoubtedly powerful. But their use will stoke the flames of war even higher, and in due time, even those that would not have resorted to such destruction will be tempted.
I know. I'd prefer not to use them. The only reason we have them is Gilgamesh. He works every side.
Always does.
If we buy them first, that means the other side won't buy them. A deterrent.
I hate to say it, but that line of thinking is a bit naive, unfortunately. He will sell to all of you, if only to keep the flames up. And the more you use them, the more you will need.
I know. I don't want to use them. I've seen what they're capable of. I'll take everything you said into my next movements, brother. I swear it. I'll do the best I can. I'll do everything I can. But please.
Keep your chin.
Stay safe.
You too. Keep your chin up, brother. You are now patriarch of your own little family, are you not?
I really hope you're there for them. You always give the best advice.
Carl doesn't seem to think so.
Are you sure you haven't cleaned out Cal's ears?
Perhaps worth a try. Some with the head in a mound of dirt the other day.
Why does that not surprise me?
Said he's fallen over, but he might as well have been looking for shinies.
There's something in me that almost said I hope he'd be around as well, but I think one uncle's good enough.
Don't discount him too fast. He's a good heart.
He has you around, so. At this point, you see coming around the corner, seemingly looking for someone, Clarissa. You see she's walking down and stops. She takes the double take. Oh, that's where you are. Well, I think we're ready to go. Okay. Oren, brother, thank you for everything that you've said. And I might not be a man of faith, but I do think that this was some sort of act from above. That you came and found me.
Perhaps yes. But while I found my path through Moradin's aid. You found yours, and that is no less of an achievement. Faith may help guide me, but you're well placed.
Thank you.
No. I think we both have tasks to attend to.
Indeed.
I will miss you. And unfortunately, I will have to miss my nephew or niece for perhaps a while longer. But I will come visit.
Clarissa will speak up. We will make sure to update you with everything that happens.
Thank you.
She reaches
To you
out
as
her
well, I
hands.
wish all the good that I can muster. And shakes her hand, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. She'll shake. You see there's a acknowledgement in her eyes. She didn't hear the conversation that was had, but she knows her partner well enough that this was a heavy sort of convo. So she can see the sort of impact that it's had. And you notice sort of this appreciation. No suspicion, no sort of perhaps sneaky tendencies that you had seen previously when the truth wasn't out completely. Now you can see that she is sort of seeing you for who you are, and there's appreciation behind it. And she just acknowledges and looks over, and your brother begins to step towards her after one last pat on your back. I'll see you very soon, hopefully.
Till then, and good luck.
You too. Then he'll head down into the cave alongside Clarissa. What does Olrin do now, as he's left there by himself?
Oren will take a deep breath and then head over to his family home. He has some explaining to do because I've been kind of scarce with the details, and my sister will murder me.
Okay, you head back. Where is Cal at the moment, Leonie? Sigh.
Probably, honestly, extremely bored out of his mind because everyone left and he's alone at the house. He's talked to all the people he kind of like had questions for, so he's just sitting there running his thumbs, trying to come up with something to do. Considering doing something stupid, being like, no, they wouldn't like that.
There's too many witnesses in this town. They know me.
I don't know anything.
Too many people who can identify me.
I imagine the garden wall just has a separate Cal file.
I'm sure they don't.
I mean, Lorelia is part of the garden wall. She has one. I'm sure of it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Cal, just wandering, finding something to do in the estate. Can you roll an investigation check?
Yes, I can. Oh, I love it when I get to do random checks. 9.
Okay. As you're wandering around, you see a half-drunken Sallow just looking over at you as you are like wandering back and forth towards the garden area, towards the paintings, going back again, back to the paintings, unknowing of what to do next. And you see him just walk over. Hey. I think you might have like ADHD or something.
What's that?
I don't actually know.
Ah,
But it's just like restlessness. Like you just keep fucking walking around. Why don't you just relax?
and do what?
Nothing. Fuck all. Absolute bliss.
That sounds very boring. I'm not gonna do that.
ADHD.
That sounds extremely boring. But why would you want to do nothing? What?
Does your feet not hurt when you're walking around constantly?
No.
What?
No.
The fuck? What are you wearing on your shoes then?
Very comfortable ones.
Fuck. Let's have a look.
I'm wearing very comfortable
My
shoes.
feet hurt all the
I'm
time.
used to. What? You need to get better shoes then. That's not
Maybe.
normal.
Fuck. Okay. Fancy telling me where you got them from?
I don't remember. Like, genuinely, I don't remember. I think I woke up one morning very hungover and I had new shoes. So, it was in Instragram though, so probably somewhere in the city, but there might have been like a gift from someone.
And they're the exact
So,
same
am
size
I
as
not-
you.
Yeah.
The fuck? You're strange, Cal.
So I've been told.
Do you not find that, like, frightening?
No, they're good boots.
Not the... Just, like, the unpredictability that you have. I literally sat here in the lounge for 30 minutes as you walked back and forth from that hallway up the stairs and down again 5 times.
Yeah. No one's around. No one's like we like roughly know what we're gonna do, but no one has like specific plans yet. So it's a bit difficult to prepare, and like Oberon already knows all the stuff we need to know, so I can't even really go and do research or something. Wouldn't probably do a whole lot good.
Oh yeah, shit, you're going
anyway,
to the Feyrealm, aren't you? Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think we told you guys about that.
Yeah. I've been drinking, day drinking.
Fair.
Well, fuck. Do you want to do something together?
Like what? Is it illegal? Because then Oren will definitely not approve, and that
Why
is
is
a
that the
bad
first
idea.
thing you
'Cause
say?
he's
Are
already
you
having a
stereotyping
difficult
me?
time.
You think I do illegal shit
Yeah.
all the time?
No, just like every
Thanks.
now and again.
Thanks. Yeah, of course, yeah. Every little. Yeah.
Have you been in prison?
Fuck yeah.
It's an interesting experience, isn't it? The last time I was in prison, there was this guy in the cell next to me, which was the reason I was in prison, and he kept bothering me, and it literally drove me insane. Even thinking about it pisses me off a lot.
Fuck. You must have been absolutely terrified in a place that you could not leave.
It was a lot. There was nothing to do for 2 weeks.
Wow. You just had that fuck whispering in your fucking cell?
Yeah, but at least you made them made them fix the hole so he couldn't talk to me anymore.
Shit. Okay.
So the last week was fine. The first week was utterly insane, though.
All of this is kind of making a lot of sense now.
Well, that was 5 months ago, so it doesn't really explain.
Yeah, but that was so recent and you're so
A lot.
fucking the same. I think most men would have just crashed.
Well, it was 5 months ago, so that was quite a lot of recovery time, honestly. And like the stuff that happened before that with the town and the demon, that was worse.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was just like a couple of hours.
Well, people got tortured to death and burned alive, and yeah, that was worse. That was a lot worse. Lots of worse. How is that not upsetting to you?
Well, because I'm a mercenary. I have to kill people, so, you know.
I've also had to kill people. That doesn't mean I don't like seeing people get tortured to death.
That's what the drink's for.
Huh.
Helps.
Does it really? Doesn't it just like make you forget for a bit and then it gets back? It comes back.
Well, if you're always on that level, then never comes back, does it?
I think a doctor should look at your liver. That does not sound healthy.
That's fine. That's what
Is
the
it?
wish is for. I just wish my body to be perfect. Done.
I'd be careful with that. You know how wishes have the reputation to like be twisted against your favor?
Yeah, but
Like, what if you
wish
get turned into an octopus? Arguably, they have a perfect body. They're an octopus. What if you get turned into an octopus?
What if I wish for a big dick? What's going to happen?
What if it's so big that you can't stand anymore?
Oh, shit. That can happen?
I don't know. I've never had a wish.
Kind of. No.
Oh, that's such a waste of a spell.
That's even if we get a wish. Come on. You really think we're going to get one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe. It's still possible, I think.
All right, so what do you want to do? I've got nothing to do, so...
You want a spot?
Sure. What are we doing? What are the rules?
I don't know. We've never fought the same enemy, so I don't actually know what the fuck you do. What do you do?
Hit things, run around, jump.
Ah,
I like jumping.
nice. That jumping's fun.
Yeah. I have this little
I
maneuver
should
that I
think.
can just... And he springboards up.
Ooh. Fun.
Yeah. Used to be acrobat back in the day.
How old are you?
52.
Oh,
I look good. I look good for my age, I know.
yeah. Right. That's
I kind of don't
smart,
want to
I
spy
guess.
you anymore.
I can use some close. Oh, why not?
No.
Because you're too old.
Fuck. Well, I guess so. Now you make me feel self-conscious about myself.
That was
I
my
just want a
intention. It was
drink.
supposed to be a joke. And you always want to drink.
Yeah. Can I just use it as an excuse to want to drink?
We could go into town and go to a bar. But if I get into trouble, you're taking responsibility because I was going to stay just inside and not cause trouble. So. Wait, no. I'm being No, we're not. I'm staying here.
I'm getting so many mixed
Right.
fucking signals here. This is your ADHD
Yeah.
coming into full
That's
effect.
okay.
What's going
That's
on?
okay.
What is
That's okay.
going
No,
on? What's
It's okay.
happening?
You don't have to.
What's
I'm
happening?
staying here. I'm staying right here. I'm being responsible. I'm staying here. I'll just shoot the targets. That's a good idea. I'm just gonna go downstairs.
So we're not
to the
getting a
ship,
drink?
to the train. No.
We're not going outside.
No.
We're
The last time I
staying in
went
the
outside,
States.
I fell down a hole and went to the Shadowfell, and the literal, Raven of potentially the literal Raven Queen had to pick me up and carry me back to the surface, and I nearly got killed, and I'm not going outside unsupervised potentially ever again. Or maybe, tomorrow. We'll see. I'll just stay away from holes. And floating rocks, even though they're very cool.
Fuck. All right. Well, if you're going to have a fight, if you're going to shoot arrows, then I'm sure Ark will have some fun with that.
Okay.
And then at least I can watch. I don't know.
Okay.
I can just shout at
You know where Do you know where she is?
Yeah, she's in the gardens. I'm surprised you didn't see
I
her
would've
because you were
asked.
walking past that area like 5 times.
But I don't have very good depth perception. I don't. I do have.
You have a bow and arrow.
I have very
What
good
the
perception,
fuck
but
do you mean?
my focus gets like I have focus for one thing, and the rest is like background stuff.
That's called ADHD.
That I can... That makes so much sense.
Okay, let's go and find her. She doesn't say much. So
I know. She can't. So
yeah.
wait, does she ever? No, she can't.
Well, she used to be able to, but she can't.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that. What do I even do?
You not talking for a little bit? Yeah, that seems pretty unlikely. I'd imagine that would be hell.
I would. Right, let's go find her.
Yep. Okay, let's find
And
Ark.
they go do that.
You go to the back of the gardens. At this point, you've all kind of made your way back to the estate. Alicio, you enter as Kai is going to grab some supplies for the little camping trip that's going to be put together. Ulrin, you return as well at this point. Well, you go past the estate. Do you wish to go in, or do you go straight to your family?
I'd step in for a moment, see what everybody's up to.
Okay. You kind of see the status quo at the moment, with Alicia grabbing some things.
He's gonna change into his new fit.
As all of you are kind of moving around and preparing for this kind of evening as it rolls in, you do see Richter will kind of just speak out to the group. As well, at this point, Helen/Oberon does come through the door, and they just kind of like meander towards the library. Just so everyone is aware, we'll be leaving tomorrow morning, first thing. So you have the evening here in the city if you wish. If you want to, we can return back to the Abbott Dynasty, but I believe we're all quite content here. No dangers were found, right? So we're all fine here.
Oren or Oberon want to say anything about that? About no dangers being found?
No dangers, right?
There's one variable.
Okay.
I've encountered Gilgamesh. If you...
Unfortunately, I remember.
Yes, he is in the city to sell his weapons to my brother, unfortunately.
Well, that's all quite a change.
Oh no.
Are all of you aware of this, or is this all news to you as well? Interesting.
News to me. Sorry, aren't they also kind of fighting with my family?
Yes. And unfortunately, I believe Gilgamesh is selling to every side. So I fear the war is going to be a lot more deadly moving forward.
I will try to write to them, see if there's any ways of persuading them to a peaceful resolution. I'm not
I'll
quite
see to it
informed of
that-
the situation, but surely
I'll see
there
to
is.
God damn it.
Go on.
Classic.
Go on.
I'll see to contacting the Temple of Moradin to get their insights on this conflict. Their stance, as it were. Because I can tell you now, my brother is trying to protect that land from being misused. And I hope that Trasvilar can come to an agreement on that end. If not outright, aid their efforts.
I understand. I will send a letter to the Taylor Temple too, to see what can be done, because this doesn't seem, well... Cal, you know the history of our home country. Seems quite hypocritical to now go take someone's land, no?
Well, this doesn't quite seem like the same thing. I mean, technically, it's not. Well, I don't think it's quite the same thing, right? Like, as far no one said anything about like taking away people's freedom. They're just taking the land, right?
What do you think?
No, it's not.
Not
It's
quite.
not the same thing.
Not quite. My brother has voiced his fears that there's a lot of power to be had on that land specifically. Power that can be misused.
It's never just about land, Cal.
Now, going on, we will have to find out the motives of those involved, which is my next endeavor. Apologies, Richter, for joining into another quest, but this one is quite personal.
Not at all. For me, I think it's a noble endeavor. Yet, we must be careful with how we handle it. We must help as many people as we can. But we do have one goal. All of us here. We've all been united under one single goal. We have left behind our beliefs, our allegiances, to fight these demons. This is a threat that must be dealt with. But the demons are at the forefront. That is something I must press. But I'm open to conversation.
Well, it's not anything that we need to get involved with now. We'll talk to the people we know, and if they don't seem to budge, maybe we get involved later. If that's alright with you, Alrin.
I agree. Our priority in that endeavor should be to understand the situation as fully as we can. There are many interests in play we yet do not know.
We don't even know if the demons might be taking this as an opportunity. It is a big distraction, especially for the main city that could fight them, probably.
It is also
If they don't have a hand in it,
go for it.
if they don't have a hand in it yet, they might be tempted by the sheer scale of it. We should not discount that possibility.
Exactly. And also, they may be orchestrating a side. You could never know. We've seen how persuasive they can be.
We keep an eye on it then. Monitor. See what happens.
Agreed. Perhaps
Alright,
that
so
can
we're
be a
gonna
task
camp
we
out.
can do whilst you are away in the Feyrealm.
Task for who?
Well, Life's Echo and the rest of us at this estate have taken a stand back as you go into this quest alone. So, with that in mind, knowing that we are looking for demons, we can spread our focus. Reach out to those places where we think that they may be hiding, but also turn an eye towards this conflict to see who may be orchestrating all of this, and perhaps have a slight better understanding of why all of this is surged in the first place. We must work from the shadows in this, unfortunately. And you must trust only those you trust the most. Anyone can be compromised here. We are only certain of the people around us now, in this room.
Looks to the still drunk Cello.
Looks to Kai, who's just like has no context to any of this.
Yeah. He's just shrugging.
He's standing there like, what the fuck?
Just packing his
Like,
bag.
he's just holding his hand, just like, yeah, don't worry about it.
It's so odd. So strange.
Alicia, why are you bringing your boy toy?
Whoa! Relax.
Right. Tomorrow morning we'll be leaving. So please, all of you, be ready for then. And we will be heading towards the Feyrealm to drop you 4 off. And if you need an advisor with you, then please ask. And we can send one of ours alongside.
Advisors?
Well,
As in somebody from...
Or probably.
if you need someone else alongside your journey,
No. Okay.
the less numbers the better, of course, but a helping hand doesn't hurt.
Alright. We'll mull it over and see if we need anybody else, but as you said, we kind of have to work from the shadows with this one, considering there might be a big conflict.
All right. So, you go back to your business. Is there anything you wish to discuss between yourselves before you spread out into your little areas that you'll be going to?
Gather the group. Do we want to take anyone with us?
Yeah. Do we want to bring anyone with us?
Oh, hello.
Are you sure you want to come?
Yeah, it's the Feywild. It's gonna be awesome. No?
Have you been there before?
No, but it could be fun. It's the
But it
place
could
of
also be very, very
stories and
dangerous.
myths, you know.
You could die. You could die.
Yeah, but we also went to the Shadowfell, so I gotta see the other side of it.
Yeah,
you know?
and you nearly died.
Well, I fainted. That's not dying.
Ah, see,
You-
that's what I can say.
You might want to ask some input from Oberon on the Feywild before you decide on whether to go there.
Oh, I asked Helen tons of things beforehand. It's kind of like here, but more weird.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
about
you
right.
can come, but like, stay behind us at all times.
Well, if you don't want me to go, I don't need to go.
I'm just worried
More
because
than-
you're like
yeah.
very squishy.
You're saying I'm weak? Me?
No,
I'm
no,
specifically
no.
saying you're squishy.
There's a difference between weakness and lack of durability.
I'm not durable?
You're,
I feel like that's
You're
worse.
If it makes you
you're a
feel
capable
better,
magician, but
I'm pretty sure
I doubt
Sal
you can
once
take a
called
hit.
me brittle. So
No,
it's okay. You don't have to be physically strong to be useful.
Have you done like training since like in the last few months?
my penmanship has become much more.
No,
On
I meant
point.
like combat wise,
Huh?
sort of. Like magic. Like, have you improved your combat magic? Or your supportive magic? Have you learned healing magic? Curse breaking? Anti-demon fighting magic?
Oh, no, none of it.
Oh.
No. It's okay. I don't have to go. I'll just stay here in this big, lonely house.
Or you could go with the others, do reconnaissance on the other demons, you know.
Or start a
Not
band
going
with
to be any
Callie.
active war
They
zone.
are kind of cool, so maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you could stay right next to Coraline, and she can protect you at all times.
Okay.
Are you still sad we're not bringing you?
No, because I have no friends.
Oh, hey!
No,
What?
no. I know we don't get along all the time, but we're friends, no?
I would have hoped so by now.
Wow.
Tuko.
Well, you did just call me like weak and
I
No,
also made you a
I-
throne of bone.
That's true.
well, that's true. That's pretty cool.
and I'm the reason we picked it up.
And technically, Cal did save you once. Even though he got you into that trouble first, but he did save you.
And like, yeah. That's what matters. That's what matters. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the others haven't killed me or have called me weak. You know, just saying. You know? Just putting it out there.
But
I
did
write
they
a
call you
will.
a good
I prepare things just in case if you die. I take responsibilities in
And
case you die.
we greatly appreciate that. We're very thankful for it. But we're also very worried about you because we do dangerous stuff all the time. And we don't want you to get hurt because we care about you.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sometimes you guys don't talk to me anymore. You're all going out on your missions and I don't know. Oh, little Tuko is left here with his books.
Well, to be fair, last time I talked to you, you made fun of me for cleaning.
Well, you have yourself to blame for that.
Yeah.
I think last time I talked to you, no, that was the Throne of Bone, but before that you were trying to haggle rights to the story of my life.
Yeah. You're very picky
you're not
about it.
helping your case. That was 6 months ago. You're not helping your case.
Good point. I'll try to be better.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe we can have a book club.
Oh no! Wait, would that involve all of us reading a book? Do I have to read a book?
Yes!
Well, not like at the same. You go to the book club
entire
to
book?
talk about the book. We can start with smaller books.
Okay.
I will bring some
5-page
children's
picture
tales.
book.
It's
There.
a good
I
start.
can read.
Okay. Book club. I will ask around to see if anyone wants to join.
Well, I'm sure Oberon could be convinced. No,
At least
maybe
we
if
can speak
Felicio
face.
were to invite them or something.
Why the fuck would I invite them?
Ah, language.
Exactly. Language.
If they want to talk, they can come to me and sure we'll talk. But I'm not gonna do that.
Ooh.
Careful. I know your grievances firsthand. I share the same, but we need to be a united front in fights to
I
come.
can set aside my differences for the important things. But we're talking
I
about a
don't
book
doubt-
club.
I don't doubt you. I thought it wise to mention. If even for myself.
Understood. Alright, well, I'm going camping, so,
Like outside.
unless you're not invited. Just, grabs his things.
Not
I have
just
to
you,
answer to
Cal.
my sister.
No one's invited. See you later.
Oh,
I have to answer to my sister now. You are invited to join in that case, Cal. I'm sure she'd like your input.
Is she gonna yell at us?
Likely.
Then I think I'll pass.
Well, she'll have to make do without you then.
I mean,
But
you can call me if she really has actual questions for me or something. But if she's just gonna yell at both of us instead of just you,
oh no, I think she was going to use that cross interrogation thing she was talking about to see if I'm downplaying the danger.
oh, I mean, so it would be to assure her, right, of stuff.
I believe so. The garden wall employs some techniques to interrogation and such things that I'm not quite aware of. It's her specialty more than mine.
Is your sister going to torture us?
Of course not. We're speaking about the garden wall. She's not Maeve. Relax, Cal.
Okay. I mean, sure, if it's to assure her of things, yeah, sure. I'll come along. It's better than being stuck in this house and getting bored out of my mind. And since Alicia doesn't want anyone to come on this camping trip...
Cal, at this point, you see this elven tiefling woman stand beside you as Ark just looks at you with a sort of tilted head.
Oh, right. So I'm pretty sure Oren and Oren's said the talk isn't going to take ages. So I'll be back in at least an hour, and then we can still shoot at targets.
You see she just walks outside.
Okay, I think that was positive. Nice. Let's go.
Okay. You guys begin to head off. Cal, you notice that Ark is following.
Oh, okay.
And you see Sallow just drunkenly behind. Oh, fuck, we're doing this. Fuck. And he's just wandering just down and trying to follow, bumping into people. Hey, fuck off.
It's not exactly a secret conversation, but it is private.
Oh, no, I'm just coming to see Ark beat the fuck out of Cal.
Oh, what? Why? What did I do?
The sparring thing.
I'm sure you weren't planning on doing that in my sister's room.
No, I just following where Ark's going, honestly. I don't know what she's doing. She's following Cal's. It's just a really weird breadcrumb. I'm just an observer.
Well, we have no fighting grounds at my place, so you'd have to trot the whole way back.
You see Sallow looks up towards Ark, anticipating a response, and they just stare blankly ahead.
I mean, how about you two wait outside while we have the talk with Oren's sister? Because I'm not sure Oren's family can take so many more introductions. I think they're already quite overwhelmed.
She definitely heard you.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Okay, how about you stay outside, Sallow? She can follow us in. She's not going to be very intrusive. How about...
No, interestingly enough, I think Sallow might get along with my father.
Oh. Okay.
Oh shit, me and the family?
Yeah, what did you think?
I don't know, I'm just here to see you get the shit beat out of you.
Hey, why is that a guarantee?
Because I've seen what you
Well,
can do.
if you tire of watching, I can take up spar with you, Sallow.
No.
Why not?
Because look at the fucking size of him.
Aren't they about the
Old-
same size?
Oren has like this knowing grin speaking about size because I don't think Cello has seen the Helm of the Core effect.
No.
Yeah, he's a halfling. You're a dwarf. You're stocky, medium size. He's like a small sort of stout figure. So he's definitely looking up at you in your massive piece of armor who looks like a brick shithouse. And he's like, yeah, fuck that. There's no way I'm getting involved in that.
Very fair. Right, so I guess the two of them are coming.
I guess so.
I suppose so. Fortunately, our house has been very hospitable, historically speaking.
Mm-mm.
I will try not to steal anything from your parents' gaff.
I expect you to succeed in trying.
Oh. See, that's sort of reverse psychology. It really fucks up. But you shouldn't be saying that stuff to, like, a drunk guy.
I'll keep an eye on him. I'll make sure he does.
If you,
I still know how upset your
if
father
I do
gets.
if I do catch you stealing from my family, we will have that spa.
Good luck trying to catch me.
I think I'll manage.
You look pretty slow in that armor, Ulrin.
Well,
I
he
can
might
be
be.
slow
I'm
as I
not.
want, so long as you're not moving.
Shit, I didn't realize this was a double team. Fuck. Well, your depth perception's shit, so it doesn't matter anyway. You're not going to hit me, so. You said it yourself, Cal.
I did, but I would be focused on you. So I'm fine when I'm
Is
focused.
that how that works?
Yes,
Is that really how it works? Oh, fucked. You should go and see some fucking priest or something, because you ain't right, dude. You're not
I
right.
have a priest right here, and he said I am okay. So
What are you doing as his medical professional?
my medical professional would be Alicia, not Oren. There's a difference.
You have two and they're not doing anything for you? Fuck. Fuck.
I don't think that's the expertise field of either of them.
Dude, I don't want to get in any fights. I'm not going to steal anything.
It's as easy as that.
Alright. Come on, let's go. Is it booze, at least?
Well, they brew beers.
Oh shit, really?
It is-
Fuck, dude! And he just slaps you on the shoulder. I didn't realize you were like that. That's cool. Not this fucking priest shit. Oh, didn't realize you were a man of the people. Fuck. You know what? You're right now, Orin. I thought you were hoity-toity in your nice big armor, Moradin, praise the Lord. Ah, this... beer man. A brewer. Now we're talking. Now I feel
So
a
you
modicum
either-
of respect for you.
So you're either too drunk or not drunk enough.
Well, that's why we're
It'll
going
be
to your
fixed
brewery.
either way by my father, so...
Exactly. Great. I love this. He follows. So does Ark. You head back.
Also, I want to mention, I fully expect Cello to repeat that sentence and get beaten the fuck up.
testing Ulrin's patience. Ugh.
Not necessarily by me. We have combatants in the family.
Each one of them is like pretty fucking hench. You head over towards Ulrin's family home, back to meet up with the family, to just catch up and perhaps question some Lorelia on some of the recent events that have been taking place, both from your perspective but also hers. In the meantime, we're going to jump to Alicio and Kai. The two of you are walking up one of the main streets to the surface because there are no real trees in the underground. There's some nice flora and vegetation that is well kept, but nothing that is going to be the sort of vistas that you're looking for you're just going to be looking at stone, and no one wants to do that. So you begin to leave, head outside, and you are greeted to the luscious valley that is just covered in this bright colors. It is winter time, but here the soil is always warm. It's always full of nutrition, and you can see that those sort of vineyards that are here, as well as just plantations in general, are all just booming and alive, even towards the later parts of the afternoon going into the evening. Because it is so luscious and green, you can see that there are plenty of trees to choose from. There is one in particular that probably stands out from the rest. It's slightly away from the hustle and bustle of the city. The city does have a bit of an exterior part, but most of it is within the mountain. You climb up the side of a well-kept staircase, but it has kind of fallen to the time and left for time to take it over. And you find a tree tall enough that it overlooks the entirety of the valley, where a small river runs through down below. It is a vista that is pure, clean, and it has that serene feel to it. You are helped as you are climbing up. As Kai reaches down, you see he begins to kind of hoist and put the different sort of attachments to the tree. The branches are wide. It's not a thick canopy, but they are thick trunks that are coming out, sturdy enough to hold your guys' weight, as well as everything that you begin to put together. You help Kai place it all as one. Is there any way that you'd like to add a sort of touch to this style, to this sort of setting?
I feel like he would try to open up the canopy just a little bit in one spot so he can see the night sky, if possible.
Yeah.
But he'll place some lights around, feel like blankets, etc., etc., so it's comfy.
Okay. You pad it out, you tie it together. Because the ground is warm, it's winter, the sort of tightness in the air here is still quite solid, so it's not like you're getting that dewy cold coming in. It's well fortified and it's warm enough to stave off any of the sort of bitter cold, but you do put up almost like a teepee sort of setup here where the sides are covered, but you open up the skybox so you can see the darkness begin to creep in, and the slow flicker of lights from the stars beyond slowly begin to trickle through. The sun is setting, and the colors go from that sort of bright orange to now a dim sort of purple and orange as it fades towards the night sky colors. But Kai just sits there alongside you. He hasn't said much, which probably is seen more in these tender moments where he does just kind of get more focused in what's going on, and rather than just mouth everything he sees or does. So it is quiet at this time.
He's just gonna, after setting everything up, get comfortable, sit next to him, stare up for a long time. I missed seeing it.
I imagine when you're going around everywhere, it's tricky to find a moment to sit back and relax.
Yeah, and, being in that town for a bit, can't really get a good look at the sky.
Yeah. It's nice.
It's nice to get it. Oh,
No.
go ahead.
Just going to say I never really quite admired the sky until I met you. You'd always talk for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on end about the sky and about the stars and about how they connect and create patterns. I don't really give a fuck about any of that. But yeah, I've grown a appreciation for them.
I just, to think that they're all so different, even though there's so many of them. I guess it's comforting in a sense.
Yeah, in some way. Do you ever think if there's something actually beyond there?
Because it goes slightly pale. Probably best not to get existential.
Sometimes I just look up and think, is there someone else, another person like me, like us, doing the same, just looking back?
Looking at the same stars? Maybe.
Maybe looking back at us and wondering the same question.
You know, they are Nebula's children. Most of them.
Strange. Strange how we live in a world where nebulas have children of stars, and stars surround planets, and planets have life, and but here we are sat in a fucking tree.
Yeah, we do feel quite small in comparison to all of that. Do you want to know something, though?
Is it going to cause existential dread?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Back when we were still in that rivals phase, let's say.
Don't embarrass me.
Well, it was silly of both of us, but I remember chasing you. I don't even remember why in that moment.
Because I was being a dick.
Maybe a little bit. Or you stole something or said something.
All of the above. Yeah. How's this helping?
But I remember thinking that I was gonna get you because there was quite a big gap between you and the next roof, but you didn't hesitate once. And you made the jump. And I don't know, in that moment, I don't know if I was jealous or did I start to admire you? Because you could have fooled me, but in that moment, I thought I was looking at a star. Because you always, no matter what anyone says or anyone doubts you, no matter how many people try to bring you down, you've always been you. And you never hesitate to be you. It didn't feel so small to me then.
There'll be a point where he'll place his hand against the side of your neck, and it looks like he's going to go in for a kiss, but he'll stop. Quite close, he'll just say, before I met you, there was... Yeah, I think perhaps I was a bit too sure of myself. I didn't think. I never thought before I said, and I was a bit brazen. But then I met you, and you made me stop and think. I don't with anything else. And I think it's because I really love you.
And he's just gonna place one arm around him. I love you too. And I'm sorry it took me so long to say it.
I'm sorry I left without you.
It's okay. We're here now. We found each other.
Well, when you shine so bright like me.
Well, I guess then you'll always be a beacon and I'll know where home is.
Okay, you don't have to keep going on about it. I get it.
To me, you deserve the world. And I know you'll take it by storm at some point.
Oh, the compliments. Why are you so nice to me?
I could ask you the same question.
My answer to you is because I think you rarely receive it. And you deserve it the most.
Thank you. I was an arrogant piece of shit back then, but thank you for taking a chance on me.
Aren't we all, at some point, pompous, rich, flamboyant blue hair?
Wait, I didn't pick that one.
Yeah. There's no need to say sorry for who you were. It got us to where we are. And I know I know these moments are fleeting. But I just want to make the most out of every second that I have with you.
I don't want to live with any regrets either. Can I be weak for a moment?
You see there's a sort of wordless expression across their face. Only be yourself.
Alicia's just gonna tear up, overwhelmed by everything that's happened in the past 2 days, and he's gonna hug Kai and cry on his shoulder a little bit.
As you embrace, you'll feel this sort of like hum that they begin to sing, which is very sort of unlike a song that Kai would sing. It seems to be something more tribal in sort of feel. There's more hums that come in and out. It feels rhythmic to the sense that there's a pattern, and it follows the same pattern. And it doesn't get louder or quieter, it's just the same sort of frequency. And he just holds, and you feel that vibrate in your chest.
At some point, he'll pull back. I've never heard you sing that before.
Yeah, well, I didn't think I had it in me.
Is it something from your home?
Yeah, my grandma used to sing it.
Do you want to tell me about them? What they were like?
I'd describe them like how you'd describe the constellations. Beautiful and bright pictures. vibrant. My dad was pretty good for a dad. He was a provider. He'd work endlessly. He'd be the last one on shift. He'd be the first one there. He did everything to provide for the family. My mum, she was sick. We didn't really have the money to help her. So my dad, he'd work endlessly, and my grandma would be the one that would look after all of us. She would cook us meals, mainly stews. They weren't very good. Too salty. But I kind of liked it. It was a normal life. I couldn't have asked for anything more. And when my mum started getting better, we had some spare money, and my parents bought me lessons to learn music. And then when I started performing, I made enough money to give back, as much as I could at least. Yeah, it was a normal family. We
They
did our
sound
best.
lovely.
Yeah.
He's just gonna place his hand on Kai's cheek and just slightly, like with his thumb, go over it.
I'm sorry you'll never get to meet them. They would have liked you. Maybe not the whole money thing,
Yeah,
but the
we could have.
they would have liked.
Wish I could have been there to help.
That's why I always appreciate your knowledge and medicine, because I know it's very important.
I don't think anyone should suffer because they don't have enough money.
That's just the way things are. It's how the world has formed, unfortunately.
Well, no great feats happen with that sort of thinking, so I want to change it.
Well, if someone can, you can.
We can. If you don't mind me asking, what was her name?
Lena.
It's a pretty name.
She was a very pretty woman.
I can see that.
Tear drops from his face.
It's just gonna hold him. You can be with me too.
He'll just sit in it. As the stars begin to twinkle above, the two of you find moments of rest where you are just underneath the stars. There are points where they shimmer and shine, and you can almost feel that Nebula is present, but she leaves the sort of intimate moment, and you feel her just kind of pull away from this sort of space. We will move to Cal and Ulrin. Two of you head back to the family home to find Ulrin, your father, as well as your sister. Both of them are present at the house, and you can see that they are currently just talking through some business, perhaps, just some light conversation as you enter through. Your father, Bjork, looks over.
Well, welcome back. I see you have friends. Hello, Bjork. Nice to meet you.
You see Ark just looks down at the hand. Ah.
She is a bit awkward and cannot speak.
That's all right.
But,
Share a tendency of my son.
Puts a hand on her shoulder. She just accepts it.
Yeah.
I was told that you have lots and lots of drink. Bjork turns around with a steely-eyed look towards the halfling.
Yeah? And who might you be?
Someone who's very thirsty. And also sallow. Nice to meet you.
Not quite a pleasure.
Shakes his hand.
Interesting company you keep, Ulrin. I'll get some drinks together. Am I giving?
But you should.
Am I giving this one the special?
I know his favor of drinks. I don't know his taste.
Let's see how much you can taste then.
And you see we head back to get some drinks. Lorelia will just look around at the two of you. Just doesn't say anything, just stares and squints her eyes.
Oh. Lorelia, I'm back with the answers I've withheld before, and Kel for confirmation.
Okay. Well, let's have it then. What the fuck happened?
That is a long story, and I shall start now. And Oren will retell their journey.
Mm-hmm.
This time without glossing over things. And yeah, it includes their Oren includes their mission to hunt demons, though not all the details about Aiden Hassar.
Sure.
But he includes their involvement with Madame Lizzo because she was pulled into that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And their plans to now go into the Feyrealm.
This entire time, you've seen her lean back in her chair with her arms crossed, as she has just been listening, not even interrupting anything that you've said. The drinks have been placed in front of her, but you see she has none of it. Just listening attentively, whilst occasionally looking at Cal as though he was the culprit for some of this sort of problems. And then
I imagine occasionally Oren has to clarify that no, Cal was indeed not the problem here.
no, Cal is not the demon. He's not. I swear.
He's also not possessed by any of the demons, and he was not the one who had a demon inside of him.
With all of that said and done, it takes about an hour, 2 hours of you just kind of retelling this story. fluffing it to no degree and leaving out basically nothing. Sallow has had this drink that was made for him. You see he instantly passes out and has just hit his head against the table. He is out for the count, but the story continues nonetheless. She will, after hearing everything. Okay. Well, that's quite the year that you've had. And through all of this, is this a mission from Moradin, or is this something you want?
I sought Moradin's approval, though he was not the one to grant me this mission.
Okay.
I
Good.
saw the problem and I seek to help, I suppose. And by now, I'm involved.
That's putting it lightly. Sounds like you're more than involved. You're the crux to some of it, if not a lot of it. Well, it's a lot to process, brother. And Cal, I can't believe you're in this as well.
I have to emphasize, he's doing quite well.
Even though we all had our doubts about you, Cal, we deep down inside knew that you were capable of something.
Thanks.
Oh. Damn, that was backhanded.
They've been having to deal with Cal since Cal was an
Like
infant.
3 times! I've met these people like 3 times!
Bad enough. Bad enough.
They are still traumatized.
And all of those 3 times I was like under 15, so they don't actually get to... The audacity.
So this Lizelle, this book, and she kind of gestures to your chest. What does that mean for all of this then? It sounds like this is a major issue, but you're just keeping it with you? Is that the right choice?
I had approached my temple, leave it there with the other artifacts, but I was dissuaded from the high priest himself, and I believe it to be the property of this book to disappear if abandoned. Thus, I think if I'm not the one holding it, it will seek a new owner. And I don't trust that process.
No, yeah. Forget that. If she can pull anyone into whatever that was, then yeah, keep it with you.
She can no longer.
Well, that's
In our
good to
fight,
hear.
we took that ability.
It makes what I'm doing sound very inconsequential. Cragmount does nothing to the wider world. We just stay here, look after our own, and that's it. Never
There's
been
more
involved in
reason
any
I'm telling you
conflicts.
this. She might have lost her ability to string you in, as it were, but that leaves her with more mortal means. The safety of Cragmount is, well, not exclusively within your hands. I trust you, Lorelia. You have an important task of keeping this place safe.
It's not too small, though. With what everyone's doing, with the front line, this battle for Ishvahi. People are risking their
There's no
lives.
task.
And here I am, just standing by a wall. Is that not where I should be? If we all have a purpose in this?
What? Why do you doubt your purpose? You're not so easily replaceable as you might think. You're yourself, and quite frankly, just handling a weapon, I do think you outclass me.
I wouldn't say that. I'm not fighting demons. I'm not fighting monsters or yetis or giants.
Lorelia, I
fighting
can take a hit,
weeds.
but you can deal one.
Maybe, but does that not mean that I'm best suited out there?
And who to take your place?
Does it need manning? Look, this place is... Nothing ever happens here. I patrol the wall and that's it. Maybe there's the odd yak that comes into the wrong place, breaks a couple of fences.
Lorelia, you can't doubt your place by being successful. Nothing happens here because the garden wall has a waking eye on the entire city.
So, I just let you deal with everything then? Both of you? All of these problems
We are not
are
alone in
your
this.
hands?
Please don't set out to Ishvahi. Do you know how much of a headache Kordak is causing me?
Yeah. When you left, I found some of your belongings at home. I guess it was things you didn't really need anymore, or trinkets that you thought were best just kept at home. Well, I saw the book, Small Testaments of Moradin, and I hated reading, or at least being forced to read. But in my hours that I have along the wall, I do have moments where I question my faith and I look for something else. I can see why you chose Moradin. I get it. But if he creates everything, who protects it? There's no God out there that's the protector, the God of protecting the lands. There's gods of war, there's gods of different things.
I hate to interrupt you, but I think I cut out there for a second.
Okay, no worries.
I was at if Moradin is the creator.
If Moradin's the creator, then who's the protector? Who defends the lands? Is it God of war? There's a God of justice. There's a God of nobility. But I think that's our responsibility, isn't it? They made everything, and we're the ones to set it right. To protect, to safeguard. I just feel a little stuck. I reached out to Trasvalar, and there's an opening for at least someone to train at the temple there. I haven't accepted yet, but I haven't said no.
There is purpose to be found there. If that is what you're lacking. But things aren't as simple as when I joined, unfortunately, given the situation with Ishwahi.
Well, yeah, I'm just a little lost. Trying to figure my own way, I guess. It worked for you, so I guess I was just seeing if it worked for me as well.
You're right to search for purpose. Everybody needs to find their way. And you will too. Take your time looking inwards. You've spent a long time to get to be part of the Garden Wall. Now you must look for the why. What is it that you saw back then? The ideal that you wanted to become?
I don't think I know still. It was just the path that was the easiest to follow. But now that I've reached the end, do I head off, or do I keep trying to make it blossom? I shouldn't be bearing all of this on you. This is small compared to what you're dealing with.
There are no issues too small. Lorelia, I'm happy that you take my advice. Or ask for it. This is no waste of my time or some nonsense like that. You're just as important as I am. There's no heroics that I could do to undermine your worth. And if greatness is what you seek, you may yet find it. If that is the path you want to follow. Just trying to write your name on some kind of history book is not a worthwhile endeavor. It must come from the heart.
You're very good at this. It's kind of annoying, Cal. that you're right. I guess I need to... Maybe I need to just get it out my system. And just see where it goes. And if it doesn't work out, I can always come back. The garden wall isn't gonna move.
And just remember,
Yeah.
there's a place yet for all of us, you included, and you will find it.
Well, I hope so. Cal, you see Ark standing next to you. Just has been hovering around for a while.
Are you getting impatient? Okay. Lorena, I hope you figure this out. I have full faith in you finding the correct path for yourself. I promised this lovely lady a spar, so
Oh,
yeah.
well, I've got to see this.
Okay.
Dad,
Okay.
Cal's gonna be fighting someone. Oh,
I
really?
actually don't think we need all the audience.
Let's bring the whole family in. Come on.
Oh, that's not really.
You'll see he's much improved.
I can't wait.
Oh,
You see all of the brothers begin to the sister.
oh, for fuck's sake!
Everyone begins to come outside.
Even Cordek shows back up. I gotta
So
see
nice.
this.
He teleports back in.
I gotta. Cal's gonna fight, so I gotta be there, guys.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I actually have to like do something cool.
You head out. There is an area off to the side to the brewery, which is kind of like a bit more condemned and run down as the older part of it. There have been extensions and kind of newer areas that have been put up, but this older, sort of more abandoned space has yet to see any refurbishments. So this is your sort of battle spot. You see they all kind of guide you in. The father will kind of just speak up. Don't worry, you can break anything you like in here. We're changing it up anyway. So enjoy yourselves. Have fun. Oren, is this going to get bloody? Do I need to... Could you fix them up if something went wrong? Just, you know, I don't really want this on record.
I have at least have healing. I have at least have healing spells.
Okay, that's good enough.
I'll keep them from getting too hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But they're capable. They'll know not to shoot for the head.
Have you guys left Sallow?
Yeah, he's passed out.
I assume he's very, very unconscious.
Yeah, he's slammed down on the table still. You've all just left him.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
You head in. Cal, you begin to prepare yourself. What do you have as your preparation? What are you going into this with?
Well, as far as I know, she's melee, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to adapt to that. So,
There are two floors. There are pulley systems around as well. If you needed to get to a quick sort of vantage point onto the second floor, the groundwork is quite dodgy. Some of the floorboards are broken, so getting around quickly could be a problem. But
yeah,
it's all there for you to use.
You should have the swift steppers, so.
Yeah, I do. I'm just thinking of how to best approach this. I could also just cheat and go with the embrace elements thing. Because any weapon I summon with that, I'm automatically proficient with.
Just need a couple of guiding arrows for maximum effect. Just shoot every magical thing I've given you.
I'm not gonna do that during a staged fucking spar. What's she doing to prepare? Is she like actually drawing weapons and shit?
No, she has the gauntlets that are always like on her arms.
Yeah.
One of them in particular is a bit more sort of solid and goes up towards the elbow joint. She just seems to be stretching her fingers out a little bit, flexing on occasion. You're seeing the muscles kind of pump out. Yeah, she's not really doing anything
she's
else.
literally going to be punching me in the face.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
So,
I think.
fight! Roll initiative.
I'm warming up. Still. I'm rolling initiative. I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Does that mean she's going first?
With her bonus? No.
Oh,
You're
damn.
going
Okay.
first.
I thought she'd be a
You're the first to act.
Dex, but she's not Dex, but what? I've not seen. Gal has not seen her fight because she was in the other group when we fought the two.
Roll
demon
a history check to see if you've paid
Okay,
attention
history.
when sparring has taken place. 12.
Well.
Okay. You know she's quick, but she's not
I know she's
necessarily
quick.
dexterous.
Okay. You know what? He's probably just getting a bit of distance, staying light on his feet, and knocking normal arrows that won't, no, don't complain. Imagine I lose one of them or break one for this.
I made them personally. They're fine.
Do you want me to shoot actually dangerous arrows at an ally of ours?
Oh,
Imagine
no, not
I've
at
only
all.
had
I'm
one.
just doing it for the fun of it.
Nope. He's just mostly going for a trick shot with the first one. So essentially trying to she's wearing a hood, I assume, like a coat,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
something longer. So he's essentially just trying to get the arrow to
Pin her
go
down.
right past the shoulder and sort of catch her coat.
Okay.
If that's a thing he can do. Let's
Sure.
see if that's a thing he can do. 26! I think that's a thing he can do.
That's a thing you can
Oh,
do.
damn.
So he's essentially just trying to maybe pin her to the wall. So maybe get the arrow to...
Yeah, you just pin her against the
Catch the coat
side of
and
one of the
pinch her.
beams, and she's kind of like, as
Yeah.
she's moving forward, you just pin her there, and she's just stuck for a moment. You have 2 shots. That was your first.
I do. The second one just mostly to be a decorative, just slightly above the shoulder. So essentially slightly right above the other arrow.
Yeah.
Let's see if that works too. He's just trying to show off a little because he
You-
has
you
something
have
to prove now.
advantage.
22.
You have advantage because she's being held in
'Cause
place
she's
by the
pinned.
other arrow.
Which
But
Does
would
that mean
mean cool
she currently
shit.
has 0 speed?
Yep, at the moment.
Okay, because in that case you can make a reaction
So I have a
attack.
+5 to attack because of Hunter's. So if I have advantage, that gives me a +5. So that's a 32.
Jesus, yeah. Where does this one go?
Yeah, just almost exactly where the other one went, just a tiny bit above, so they don't damage each other.
Okay. In fact, you kind of pin between the arm joints underneath the sort of armpit and above, so causing her arm, and they kind of bend as well, so she can't get her arm out. So she's currently just fixed in place, unable to break free of these arrows that have embedded into the wall. Anything else on your turn? Nothing?
Just gaining a tiny bit more distance, keeping the bow ready, watching her,
Okay.
but nothing as a bonus action. Anyway.
She is being held in place. There's a look of, you're taking this easy.
She's not.
She's
She's gonna be there.
I don't think she's going to.
Oh no!
But knowing that that's a problem, you're ranged. First off, she's going to try and cast a spell against you.
Girl!
I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom saving throw, please. You have advantage.
Okay. 13.
You are considered charmed as they cast Charm Monster against you. You feel this sort of like entropic pull.
I think I can't be charmed.
Well, check
Let
that.
me check. Yeah, I think. Wait, no, I think I'm. I think I would have had advantage either way. Yo, no, I cannot be charmed or frightened because of the ghost. No, not ghost. Aspect of Hazar thing. Remember? I got the moral
Okay.
compass thing.
Then what you see is this sort of entropic sort of pull. As you're seeing it almost swirl into her, you can almost hear like a speech coming out, but it sounds unintelligible, as though it doesn't really make sense. But as the spell solidifies in your mind, and Olrin, you don't see anything from this perspective, Cal, it resembles the sort of red spiral effect that you've seen before. And it seems to be almost like a funnel towards her. That was her action. As a bonus action, she is going to reach up with her gauntlet and make an attack roll against the arrow to see if she can split it and get free. So she's going to make an attack. She'll have disadvantage because she is pinned. Because of the awkwardness of where the position is and because you rolled so high previously, she just manages to break free, but she's still like there against the wall. You see that she is frustrated, at least, to sort of like shake off the sort of pinned down arm and is now ready to kind of go at you. But that's the end of her turn. What would you like to do?
Is it too disrespectful to just pin her again?
I know.
And that's what I'm thinking. Like, that would be so rude to try and go for other arm because, well, this is supposed to be a spa. We want to help each other improve. So, he's not going to do that. He's just going to hold his action for, in case she gets, in case she gets out, to just sort of fire a shot right by her head. Not trying to, like, safe distance.
Sure.
But, like, you know, because he's still, like, simulating.
You can...
She's casting spells.
With your attacks, you don't necessarily have to hit someone to cause damage.
Yeah.
You can say you want to try and, like, win them or slow them down. HP isn't just, like, bleeding out. It is also, like, vigor. Yeah, but so
if I shoot someone with an arrow, you can't exactly...
Well, no, it's not.
Not hurt.
You can describe it however you wish to attack, but the end effect is still going to cause the damage, which will cause their stamina to drop, which is their HP. So you don't have to like impact them directly to make damage, if that makes sense. HP isn't necessarily your vitality. Otherwise, if a creature had 200 HP, they'd just be bleeding out profusely constantly. It also represents sort of like their alacrity, their stamina. So if you wanted to deal damage, you can.
Okay. I mean, I guess you aim for her legs.
Okay.
Well, like, and the idea of, like, doing cuts, like, have the arrow hit sides of her legs.
Sure thing.
Essentially. Not pierce her legs, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. If she gets out and moves towards him, he's going to react by shooting.
Okay. So that's you're holding your action to fire an arrow for when they arrive. Okay, cool.
And I guess since we're taking it serious, he's going to Hunter's Mark her.
Okay. Hunter's Mark.
She's going to start casting spells.
What does your Hunter's Mark look like?
Basically, at this point, I think it would have developed slightly. It used to be very, like, thorn plants inspired, but since Cal's knowledge of his patron has grown, I imagine it's starting to look more like blood. So a little drop of blood seems to almost come from the ring, trail along Cal's finger, and disappear, and sort of reappear around her, floating around her, marking weak spots.
Okay. There are plenty of weak spots across her body that just begin to highlight profusely. This is someone who uses their own blood as a weapon. So you're kind of like eking into that and going to use those as vulnerable spots. At the end of your turn, she notices that sort of marking placed on her, and you see someone who is more proficient in it, and you feel this sort of like turn of the blood towards you as she casts Hunter's Mark at 4th level on you. You just feel this sort of highlight in your head. Rather than a physical sort of attribution of where the markings are and weaknesses, you feel it almost enter your mind directly, as it's almost sinking into your psyche rather than your physical aspect. And you're just feeling that sort of echo of a voice just kind of like coming in and out. All of these sorts of noises that you're hearing seem to be probably her voice at some points, but it's all distorted. None of it's like truly realized. That will be her bonus action, and then as an action, she will begin to step forward towards you, tightening her fists in her gauntlets, so you can make your attack roll if you wish.
Yes, I will. I will. She's not pinned anymore, so no advantage, right?
Correct.
25.
25 will hit.
Nice. Okay, then I'll actually roll damage. 1d6 from Hunter's Mark included. For 25 points of damage.
My God.
Yeah, all remain a fucked up weapon. It's just...
25.
And I
Except
didn't
for
hit
all the bad
once
rolls.
during the last fight. I didn't hit once during her last fight. Well, I think once. Anyway.
You hit her with the arrow. It kind of like passes her leg, causing this sort of like winding effect where she slows down in her stride, having to like dodge the attack to not take it full on. But you can see that sort of out of breath moment that seems to exit from her. Her arms seem to swell even more, and you just see this sort of like strength almost build up as the gauntlet tightens around her fists. She has been slowed down, so she doesn't make it to you to get into melee, but she gets close enough to where next round she'll be able to make the rest of the distance and move up. Yeah, that'll be her turn. What would you like to do?
I mean, if she's not immediate, I
She's
guess.
about 10 feet away from you.
Okay, 10. So my lovely arrow can do... No, not my arrow. A lovely ring I have can do Ensnaring Strike without expending a spell slot. So he's going to cast that and then try and hit her again.
Okay.
With the bow. So use those last few feet of distance between them to get one last attack in. 17.
17 will miss.
Okay. Second attack. 24.
24 hit.
Okay. So that's 17 points of damage from the attack, and then Ensnaring Strike. Strength saving throw, please. Or she's restrained again.
Okay. Strength
Again,
saving
16.
will be 11.
No, that's a failure.
Restrained. Wrapped around and stopped in her tracks.
And at the start of her next turn, she'll take 1d6 piercing damage.
Okay. Very good. That's the end of your turn. Or do you move away?
And
as
as he does that, he's like, "So I realized we never agreed on like when this ends. When does this end? Are you gonna like?"
She can't
You
speak.
look like you really want to punch me.
She can't speak.
I know.
All right. It's the beginning of her turn. She'll take the damage. Roll for damage.
Yes, it's so 6.
6, okay. Hmm.
And they can make a strength check at each of their turns to try and break free.
Beginning
from
of the turn or
the
end
spell.
of the turn? Or as an action?
Action.
Action?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't matter. They're going to cast Thunderstep.
Ah!
They almost wriggle in these vines, and you just hear this sucking sound as they disappear, and then right next to you explodes outwards. I'm going to have to just double check how much damage it will be. You will need to make a con save.
On save. 13.
13 is a failure. You're going to take... Oof.
Ooh.
26 points of thunder damage.
Oh.
And she is no longer restrained and now teleported beside you. She's going to make an offhand attack with a gauntlet, which you see has been powered up by several strikes. Yes. Does a restraint stay with her?
As soon as she makes a attack roll within my range, the Venus Mantrap is going to try and grapple her.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, this is so fascinating. So it has to hit
It's work at some point.
Yeah, God fucking damn it! It is not.
Just starts biting the air around.
Just curious, but has that worked?
No.
Well, your old shit.
But Cal also has not been in melee situations a lot.
Yeah.
He tries to avoid those.
I mean, fair point.
With the buildup of charges after being hit so many times, you see the gauntlet is now pumping with some sort of red blood inside of the metal, the black metal exterior, and one punch is going to go towards you. So we'll see if it hits. Probably not. 10 to hit?
No.
Yeah,
My AC is 21.
You just move out of the way, and you see that energy just disperse outwards as a column of wood just kind of like splinters in one punch, completely caving the exterior and the top part of this second floor. I'm going to need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, as this element of the barn is now breaking apart. 25.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Girl, chill!
Both of you succeed as you manage to dodge out of the way as all of these like old barrels just crash down on top. But you just kind of dodge to the side. You can see she kind of like grunts her teeth and stands up quickly to kind of get her footing back. She's not done too well in this fight.
When someone's home! When someone's home!
It's now your go, Cal. At the moment, Bjork is kind of just cheering on. He's like, "Hey!"
Okay.
At this point, Cal, can you make a performance check at advantage? You see
What am I performing?
Some of the family are kind of like, Cal, you got this. Some people are like, one punch and he's kind of dead.
Hey! Hey!
Also, I imagine Oren is just standing there blocking stray pieces of wood.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. Here's his shield. It's now your go, Cal. You are within 10 feet.
Still 10 feet, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So you dodge out of the way.
That's fine. No, I don't. No, I'm not gonna. That seems like a waste. I'm also not gonna do that. That also seems like a waste. All of this is too... You know what? Do I just want to guarantee missing by using sharpshooter?
Sharpshooter, my god.
One of these days, it's gotta work.
Imagine missing a 10 feet distance.
Most gamblers
Nobody's
stop immediately before the big hit.
It's true. It's true. You gotta keep chasing the dragon.
I do. Fuck it. Okay.
It's the
So
depth
Cal's just
perception.
gonna.
It's the depth perception.
That's
Oh.
follow me, isn't it?
Next time, Oren is going to make you glasses.
Yeah, he needs them.
You know what?
Let's see the roll.
Okay, fuck it. You know what? Sharpshooter. I hate my life. Oh, to be a fucking 11.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, it's pretty
I have
accurate.
rolled a fucking 32 during this combat.
Fuck's sake. Oh, that's your first hit.
That is my first attack. Normal attack.
Lenny, you have to
It's
say
so
the
good.
words "not
This
sharpshooter"
is a
and hit
curse.
sharpshooter. That will work. That arrow hits.
For 18 points of damage.
Wow, you've dealt 66 points of
Um,
damage to her. She's feeling the.
That is very
exhaustion.
good. That's very nice.
Even her sort of exhales, they have no noise. But you can see she's panting. Just the chest heaving. Anything else you'd like to do?
Are we done? Are you gonna? Oh, okay. You're still. Yeah. I
Spits
get
on the
it.
floor.
I welcome with a punch beat. Yeah. Oh, that's. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay.
Well, I guess
Um,
he's gonna back away slightly, but it's not gonna do a whole lot because she's
Alright.
just gonna get closer again. So.
You see, as she drops down to below half, there is this sort of her pupils dilate to a point where the black irises turn completely red, and you see this sort of crack begin to appear along the sides of her, where the crow's feet would be, where it's just like blood lines as though they've been like strained, and you just see she grits her teeth. Her horns, for a moment, seem to get longer. They're not that big to begin with, so that you just see them begin to stretch outwards, and you watch as she just goes into a full volley towards you. She has a 40 feet movement speed, so she gets within range of you. You see she punches her hands together in one kind of like go, and she's just going to make 3 attacks against you, full on. She's going to crit on an 18 or 20. And she adds +5 to these attack rolls. So, first strike is going to be a hit. Second strike is a crit. Third strike, +5,
Thank God.
+8, 13, 22. Will that hit?
+5 +8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. Just these 3 hits come in at you all at once.
That's gonna hurt. Let me just check if I have anything to reduce any of that. I don't think I do. That's nothing against that.
Okay.
Oh, I can reduce it by 1d6. Isn't that great?
It might be enough.
It might save my life. Who knows?
So first one, second one, so that'd be a 16. So 16, 23, 32, plus the additional 32 plus 15, so 47. 47 points
In
of...
total?
That's from the 3 hits.
I said without the crit.
That's all together. I've doubled the crit already.
Okay.
But because you had damaged her previously, she does have an additional plus 1d12 to these, which are going to be
Ooh, that could kill me.
lightning damage. So it's 1d12 per hit. So the first one,
Oh
so
shit.
3 lightning. Then the crit
50.
one,
Okay, still.
12.
And now I have to roll a d6.
Okay.
Oh, that was the crit for 12. Yeah, no, then I'm done. I can't beat that. I'm at 0.
Jesus. Okay.
It's one string
Held
of
back too much.
hits. Yeah. You could have taken her out. She was so close. Yeah, she just.
I mean, I
wasn't
use
right.
barely. Well, no, I'm not defending myself.
She rushes in, and you just see this pure rage across her face. Even for Ulrin, there's a point where you're not sure if she's like fully in control, as she just rushes up with this fast, devilish speed, and then 3 hits just clock towards the stomach. The second hit is the kind of pressure point that actually hits the hardest, which goes towards your chest, Cal, as you just feel it kind of wind completely. And then the third one just goes down towards your knee, and it just causes it to go sideways, and then you fall to the ground as you are just knocked on your arse, and you're just seeing stars as you're just falling down. Little dragons just flying around your head as you're just laying there, unable to see what's going on. You do see Ark kind of breathing heavily, but again, no sort of exhale sounds, no sounds at all coming from her. But for Ulrin, you notice that those devilish features do retract, they do pull away, and she kind of like shakes it off and reaches down towards Cal, and Cal, you'll receive some healing. You heal. You heal 1d12.
Oh wow, that's gonna do a whole lot.
6. 6 plus the casting.
If
which
you don't-
is plus 5. Where is it? Plus 4. So 10.
And
If you don't want the life beaten out of you, you should have Alicia as referee and not Oren.
Cal, you just like wake up after it just goes black, after you just see her face for a moment.
oh my god.
And you just see all of Oren's family just standing there. You're right, Cal?
That hurt a lot. That hurt so much. Oh, but honestly, it lasted way longer than I thought I would.
You've got to stop holding back like that.
Well, it was a friendly spar against an ally. Oh my god, that hurt so much. Ooh, you pack quite the punch. Jesus.
She'll
No,
position
Jesus.
herself
Melora.
behind you, and you see she kind of like looks for permission.
Huh?
She'll place her hands towards your back, and you feel this crack as she just pushes in and up. And the sort of area she winded before, you see just kind of like almost like disappear.
Oh.
She's a chiropractor.
Magic hands.
Or whatever.
Pseudoscience, as some people say.
Ooh.
She just puts her hand
Nice.
on your shoulder and just stares at you with a blank expression, taps twice, and then just leaves.
That was fun. We should do it again.
At this point, you see drunkenly walking through with a massive red spot on their forehead. Sallow just, oh, fuck. What's with all this?
Oren is standing there, shocked. You woke up?
You're alive? Ark just picks him up by the head and just carries him. Like a
You
claw
fucking
machine.
handbag.
What a strange group they are. Ulrin, did I tell you that Piotrana warned me about us involving family members? Like, she had this super serious talk with me, and I was standing there like, okay. Like,
The family members all looking like,
that's exactly how I looked.
do you need some medical attention, Cal?
Nah, I'll be fine. I'll sleep it off.
Okay.
I've had worse.
See, Cal, can I have a moment with you? Is that okay?
If this is going to be another serious talk, you will not believe the number of those I've had over the last 2 days. Of course. Sure. What can I do for you?
Burek will just take you to the side. You did good, kid. You should be proud of yourself.
This is another serious talk. Okay.
You held back. This was a friendly competition. Your friend, she just took it too far. You did the right thing.
Okay. I know. Thanks.
And this may sound strange, but you're like family to us. You know that, right? Anything that you need, you can come to us. I always thought that it goes without saying, but we do rib you quite a lot. But that's only because we care about you. We do the same to our own.
I do appreciate you saying that a lot, because it was very unclear.
We aren't very talkative in that sense. It's all just self-implied.
Mm.
And you see he puts a hand, but he has to like reach up to get on your shoulder.
Son, you're a good kid. And he just kind of like walks with you for a bit. And again, if you need anything, whether it's your family needs something, we're always here. And you look after Ulrin just right. He needs some of you.
I'm certainly trying. And I'll be trying harder in the future, because, stuff has been going up.
I can tell.
Mm.
And you're okay with everything?
Oh, yeah, no. This is just fine. That's fine.
I worry about you. You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. When I say I've had worse, I do mean I've had worse. Like, it's been worse.
Okay. You may have the surname Bakir, but you're a Murglash, okay? Remember that.
I wouldn't go quite that. Like, I appreciate the sentiment,
Why not? What's wrong with that?
but like, I
Do you not want to be a dwarf? Get some
guys
hair
have-
on you, boy.
I have plenty hair. I tried growing a beard. It did not look good on me.
I remember the peach fuzz.
You can think of it. Wait. Do you think it would look good on me?
Well, I'm constantly looking up towards you, Cal, so sometimes the light hits differently from what you probably
Right.
see.
I'm just gonna, and he's gonna crouch down so eye level.
That's a little bit demeaning. Don't do that.
I-
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah. He's gonna get back.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Excellent talk.
He'll leave. Your spa completed. Is there anything else you end up doing for this evening going into the night?
It could.
Leonie's devilish face.
If Aurelia is still. If Aurelia is still in the mood to talk about maybe something that's serious, Cal would have a question for her.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, theoretically,
Oh no.
this is a bit embarrassing. Well, if I had a dalliance with a lady of high status, and she's been ignoring me since, and I would want to get back into her good graces, how would I do that?
Are you asking me advice on women?
don't really have any female friends. So, I mean, Oberon sometimes, but like currently, they very much prefer like their mask form. So, and also it's a bit weird at the moment because they lied about like, doesn't matter. Yes, I kind of am.
So, tell me, so is there no conversation because
She's been ignoring me.
why?
I don't know.
What was the last interaction you had? I'm not a mind reader.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
No. Okay. Well, we spent the night with each other, and then in the morning we had a talk, and she left, and we haven't seen each other since because I've tried reaching out, I've tried contacting her, and she's been ignoring me. Does that just mean that she doesn't want to interact anymore? Is she like?
Have you tried reaching out to them? Maybe they've just been busy.
No, like I said,
What
it's a bit complicated.
What sort of method did you use to reach out to them? Did you just write them a letter or?
Something like that, yeah.
What is that? Cal, if I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna need to know like specifics.
Okay, she is not in this realm.
Oh.
So contacting her
okay.
through traditional means is a bit
Okay.
complicated.
I understand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure you know her better than she probably thinks. I think just keep trying. Keep trying. You're very imaginative, Cal. So I'm sure that you can. You can find a way. I'm sure. I'm sure they're not gone.
Oh no! If they were gone, like other people would have told me. But like
I don't think they would have.
say I do get her attention again. How do I make sure? Like, what if she is angry at me? What if I did something wrong? How do I?
What do you think is the problem? I think that's where the crux of this is. Why do you think that she's not appearing to you?
Well, we are very different level of like I said, she's of higher standing. It might be that she thinks that I'm not really worth her time. Like we did.
Don't think about yourself like that.
Oh no, it's more like well, it's more of a fact than an impression.
No.
Oh, this is complicated. It's very complicated.
Cal, I know we joke about it, but honestly, I think the best solution is not to seek a counselor for relationship advice, but I think there's someone I know in the city that could help. Maybe they could give you some advice on how to navigate these thoughts you're having. I'm not saying it's unhealthy, but I don't know. Sometimes it might be a little sad.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Well, where is your friend now? Are they?
I don't know.
Are they
That's
here
the
with us?
problem.
Are they?
What? I mean, quite possibly. I would. I'd have to. I assume they're with another friend of mine, right? It's.
It is amazing.
Cal.
Why does she think I would sleep with my imaginary friend? That's fucked up. Anyway. Anyway.
Oh,
No, so it's. You wouldn't even believe me if I did tell you. So I can't.
what's their
I
name?
won't even bother. Oh, that's no harm in that. Her name is Nebula.
Looks up towards the sky. Oh, okay. Nice name.
Right, isn't it? And she's amazing.
Oh,
And she's stunning. You should see her, and she's so powerful. But again, she might be a little extremely out of my league.
well,
But ignore all of that and let's just assume it's a normal relationship, and I did something that pissed her off. What kind of gestures would you appreciate if your partner pissed you off, or if your dalliance pissed you off?
well, maybe we could run through this scenario now and just beat around the bush. Just close your eyes. Just trust me. Put your hand out. Now, just think about Nebula in front of you.
Right.
Can you feel them?
Okay.
Are they there?
I can imagine it, sure.
Now that she's there with you, what do you want to say? Just say it from the heart. I'm sure, Nebula, you're open to it.
Well, this is a bit embarrassing to do in front of people.
It's only
Just
us.
completely opens eyes and goes like, no, I'm not doing this. Nope.
What happened? Did she disappear?
What? I can imagine that she's there. She's not actually going to appear. She doesn't. As far as I know, she doesn't interact with many people outside of a specific few very often. So.
Well, there's a reason for that, Cal.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, well, at least you know. Okay. Honestly, if you're happy with living this sort of life, I know you're troubled, but I'm sure you'll find a way out of it.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your imaginary friend, Cal. Your girlfriend, Nebula. If you need some advice, I know a psychiatrist who could help you.
Right. Thanks. So I see where you get that from. I see where you get the impression from that. I can see how some things I've said might lead to that.
She looks very concerned.
Right. How about we just pretend this conversation didn't happen?
I don't think I can.
Okay.
She gives you a hug. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Oh, there is no need. You don't. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You were always a very special
Right,
boy.
so if pretending this never happened, can we at least not tell Orin about it?
Oh no,
Not
I'm gonna
not
tell
mention
him.
it? No, you really don't need to. You absolutely don't have to do that. As really unnecessary.
No, I'm gonna tell him.
No, you don't. No. We're leaving tomorrow. You probably won't have the opportunity to, so no.
I'll go out of my way and tell him.
No. No.
Why are you so Cal, it's just your imaginary friend. It's fine.
No, well, if it was, that would actually be fine, but, no.
Okay, if you say so.
It's like, he's met her, and he doesn't actually...
I doubt
no,
that.
but he's not met her, is the
Okay,
problem.
now you don't have
And,
to,
no,
don't have
but he knows of her, and
I'm
if
not
you tell her,
stupid,
like,
Cal,
that
come
Cal
on.
claims to have slept with her, he's going to have I don't want to see his reaction to that, so I don't think she wants anyone. That's what I want to talk to her about, because I'm confused about where we stand. Are all women this confusing? Like the past alliances I've had were not this confusing.
I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Bye, Nebula.
I'm sorry, but no, she's not.
I don't quite get
She's
it.
not here.
Okay. I'll see you soon, hopefully, Cal. And I hope you're feeling better.
I'm perfectly fine. Okay.
She'll leave you to it. Right. With that,
He's just gonna turn to Orvin and be like, "Ayo, if your sister tells you any weird stuff, I don't know where she got it," and leaves.
well, with that said and done, you all find moments of rest through the evening as you find wherever you end up, recovering from wounds, both emotional as well as physical, and a long rest is had. You also level up as we end today's session, as we will be going into the next arc of this sort of story where you'll be delving into the Feyrealm. This will be next week most likely, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we have Brooke here for that, because that will be more fun. But hopefully you enjoyed at home some RP, some heavy RP, some light RP, bit of a mix. Always can guarantee with Cal and basically nothing, just talking nonsense.
I was trying to have important conversations, and NPCs will not let me.
Every time you just spoke, I was like, fuck, it's not working. It's just not sitting. It's just not.
Well, just took me at face value. It could have been working.
So it's just the opportunity was there when you started just referring to her as like this amorphous object. Fuck's sake.
I just said it's difficult to contact her.
This entire scene was amazing.
Oh,
Peak
Lord.
entertainment.
Fucking hell.
Your guys' comments were not helping. I kept seeing them pop up in chat, and I was like, do not look, you will start laughing.
I had good
You
one
have
for
to stay
you.
serious.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, we'll see how that goes next session. Thank you very much for watching. Next session we'll be having is Friday, I believe. This Friday we have a continuation of Feyre, as well as the weekend, which we'll see how that goes. I am not sure of my availability, since it is Valentine's weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Until then, enjoy the rest of your week. Why not? Send a little message to your loved ones, just to say, hello, thinking about you. Okay, bye!
Bye. 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 Bye.